But I guess like, what's your biggest success story that you've had with somebody?
Biggest success story. Ironically enough, it was one of my wrestlers.
Really?
Yes. And for those of you who I guess are familiar with wrestling, like it's fair to say nutrition and wrestling don't always get along. I mean, we have a lot to fight over if we really wanted to. And I guess that's where I feel pretty blessed in my position now because we have a good relationship with our wrestling team and we're able to work pretty much right from the get-go when guys come in. But anywho, we had a guy last year and he's been wrestling 125, and like 125 is a hard weight class for men. Men are not supposed to be 125 pounds most of the time.
It's crazy too, because that class is super competitive.
Really?
Always.
Yeah.
That's so wild. I couldn't even imagine being 125 pounds.
Bro, I was 125 pounds in third grade. That's not a joke. That's fact.
I think I was 125 pounds up until the 7th or 8th grade. So I definitely, I was a few years behind you, Sean.
I was 6 foot tall, 225 in 6th grade.
So what?
Hit your growth spurt early.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beast.
So anyways, wrestler.
Anyways, so we started working together. He had actually transferred in, and I mean, he was just having trouble getting to a weight that was like a comfortable walking around weight. Because normally in season, wrestlers should really be anywhere from 2 to 3% above their weight class. So for 125, walking around, he really should be right around 130, and then only have about 5 pounds to cut down the week leading up to competition. And that way puts less stress on their bodies. But anywho, in the beginning, just having a really hard time maintaining that weight because he would have more comfortably walked around at like 140, right? But it was very cool because he came in and just said, like, I want to do something different. My body feels terrible. Help. Please help me get to where I want to be. And so we ended up doing his bod pod assessment. We wrote a couple of meal plans. Like, don't get me wrong, there was some trial and error in there. But we went and we worked on his meal plan. And then he's currently ranked 4th in the country right now. So It's been exciting to see the transformation because he had the technical skill, but he couldn't get the weight management piece down. And so by working together for a couple of months, he was able to do that. And I mean, he's just sitting in a really good position now, and they've got their first match on Sunday, and I will be there rooting him on. So
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
It is. And he's just been such a good example too, because he's an upperclassman on his team now. And, we get some of the younger guys in who they come in with maybe different expectations or bad habits from high school. And like, he's able to direct them, like, listen, we're not doing that whole cut 15-pound thing a week. Like, we're not doing that shit. There's a better way. This is how I want you to do it. I'm willing to help you. So like the leadership he now exhibits with nutrition is so cool. I mean, it's transformative for the team. So it's been fun to watch.